Hello everyone, and thanks for watching Edupedia World Videos. In this video, I will be analyzing the 2015 JEE Advanced Mathematics paper. The overall level of the paper would be characterized as difficult because 45% of the questions were tough, 35% questions were of moderate difficulty, and 20% were easy questions. Now typically the combination of moderate difficulty and easy questions hovers around 65%, but in this case it was only 55%. So it was a tougher paper than average. It was definitely a tougher paper than JEE 2014. If you look at paper 1 and paper 2 individually, paper 1 would have probably taken you more time because it had longer questions, and on average it had more difficult questions. There were a few easy ones there, but by and large paper 1 was more difficult than paper 2. Paper 2 had a small number of difficult problems, but overall it was easier than paper 1, and it would have been finished quicker than paper 1. Now generally the portion covered between the two classes is 50-50. You get half the paper from syllabus of 11th class and half the paper from syllabus of 12th class. But in this case 58%, that is nearly 3/5 of the paper, was from the 12th class syllabus. So that's something to note. The major chapters to be focused were integral calculus and differential calculus. So calculus combined makes up 38% or nearly 2/5 of the whole paper. So it's a very important topic, at least it was for this paper. Vectors made 10% of the paper and coordinate geometry made 14%. In coordinate geometry they focused more on conic sections and less on straight lines and circles. The questions were focused more on hyperbolas and ellipses and parabolas. My overall analysis would be that this paper was longer and tougher than JEE Advanced 2014, so you can expect less marks than you would have if you gave JEE Advanced 2014. Now, one curious thing about this paper was the marking scheme. Every problem which was not an integer answer problem had more than one option correct. The match the following had more than one option correct, and the objectives multiple choice had more than one option correct. Right? Excuse me. Now, generally, if you have only one option correct and you have 4 options given, then the marking scheme is +3 - 1, so that guessing does not become either a profitable or a system which gives you a net loss of marks. Right? For example, if the marking scheme is +3 - 1 and you attempt 40 questions, you'll get 10 of them to be correct and 30 of them will be wrong. The 10 of them which are correct, that will give you +30 marks. The 30 of them which are wrong, they'll give you -30 marks in a +3 - 1 marking scheme. In this case, not only was that tilted towards the negative side, the marking scheme was +4 - 2. So you would have had to get 1/3 of the questions correct and 2/3 of them wrong to get to 0. But there was more than one option correct in all of them, so there were even more combinations. So in this paper, it would definitely 100% not have been advisable for you to guess. You should only have attempted the problem based on the marking scheme. You should have only attempted the problems which you were 100% sure about. That completes the analysis. I wish you all the best for the upcoming results. Thank you.